Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Talks. In this video, we are gonna talk about the positives and the negatives of the WWE pay-per-view Clash of Champions. So let's talk about the positives. At the start of the show, WWE gave us a cinematic video, which was really good, and it added to the build-ups and the matches of the pay-per-view and made us all a bit more interested in the show. And alongside that, the starting pyros was also a great way to start the show. And now talking about the matches. The triple threat ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship was the show opener. And it was a great match. And Jeff Hardy's swanton bomb off the ladder to Sami Zayn was one of the cleanest swanton bomb ever. He has been doing this for 20 years, I don't know how. And the finish of the match was also excellent. It made Sami Zayn look prominent cause he handcuffed both AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy, and it makes sense, he is a heel after all. And cause of this, it didn't bury Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles. And then we got Asuka vs Zelina Vega for the Raw Women's Championship match. It has a negative and we'll talk about it later on. Now we will only talk about the positives. So Zelina Vega isn't a great wrestler. The match was watchable and it finished with Asuka making Zelina Vega tap out. So the finish was good, and what happened after the match, Asuka called Zelina Vega to shake hands and Zelina Vega attacked her like a soul heel loser, and it was good cause she's a heel. Now then, for the US Championship, Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews. Now about this match, Hurt Business is really getting over by the crowd cause of MVP. So it was a clean defeat for Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews tapped out to Bobby Lashley, and it seems like Apollo Crews is not capable of defeating Bobby Lashley for the US Championship. And there is possibilities that he will join the Hurt Business later on. Then about the positive was Bayley vs Asuka. Now it was supposed to be Nikki Cross, but Nikki Cross wasn't present there. It may be because of the NXT COVID cases. Most probably this is the only reason, and she may also have some personal problem. So she was replaced by Asuka, and the match was champion versus champion. The winner gets 2 belts. And mid-match, Sasha Banks attacks Bayley, and it was great. The heat between Bayley and Sasha Banks is increasing and the rivalry is going very good. Then we got Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now in this match, Big Show interrupted and gave a choke slam to Randy Orton, and Shawn Michaels interrupted and gave a sweet chin music to Randy Orton. Now this really makes sense cause he is a legend killer and he attacked them in the past, and so they also took revenge on Randy Orton. And cause of that, Randy Orton was protected, he wasn't buried. And Drew McIntyre was great in this match. He just gave a claymore and knocked the door of the ambulance out. It was a great spot. And then he claymored Randy Orton, and to finish the match, he gave Randy Orton a punt kick and won the match. Drew McIntyre worked really hard and worked really well. You can see the cuts at the back of Drew McIntyre's body. Do you think the rivalry has ended or will it continue? Let me know in the comments down below. And the main event, Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. Now everyone thought it was going to be a squash match, but it wasn't. So, and the match was pretty good. Man, Jey Uso really gave us a match, a really good match. And it was also a story match, and it was great. It was really great. And maximum credits goes to Jey Uso for making this match great. Roman Reigns' goal was not to pin him, but to make him say that he is the tribal chief and he is better and he is the best, he is the head and so on. So these are the positives, and now let's talk about the negatives. So the first thing, the triple threat ladder match. I mean, no offense, the match was great, but I mean, what is this face paint? Seriously, it feels like a ghost from a Conjuring movie. And the 24/7 championship segment. I mean, yeah, Drew Gulak win and all, but it sucks. This championship has no prestige. It was not defended, and it is not defended in weekly shows, and It's very boring. It became very boring. And about the Asuka vs Zelina Vega match, wasn't this supposed to happen at kickoff? But I think I watched it on the main show. And then Andrade and Angel Garza were the Street Profits. This match didn't even last at 10 minutes. Angel Garza was looking good, but what with Andrade, what actually was that? And it didn't even have a clean finish. It was controversial. Andrade kicked out on 3. But we were expecting to see the breakup between Andrade and Garza. But it didn't happen. Seems like WWE are stretching this storyline and it sucks. Come on, make this happen. We know they have problems working together. Just split them up. Put both of them in a rivalry against each other. Make it fast, bro. Oh, am I saying like Matt Riddle? And about the Drew McIntyre vs Randy Orton match for the World Championship. Though I really wanted Randy Orton to win, but the match was really great and the booking was also pretty good. So no negative about this match. And about the Jey Uso, is it Jey or Jimmy? Anyone. Versus Roman Reigns match. The way that Roman Reigns was saying those like, I am the tribal chief, say I am the best. Man, he is so polite. Come on, you are a heel, Roman. Come into the character. And about the finish of the match, Jey or Jimmy, whoever that is, throwed a towel cause he couldn't see his brother being beaten up by Roman Reigns, who was only concerned about uttering words from his brother that he is the tribal chief, he is the best. So he threw the towel and the referee called the match. Now, about this towel throwing, I know there is a rule in boxing, if you throw a white towel you are surrendering, but in wrestling, is it really a rule? I know this has happened in the past, like MJF throwing a towel for Cody Rhodes, but it's very controversial. So guys, that's it for today. If you like my video, like the video, comment down below and share the video as much as possible, and please subscribe to the channel. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you for watching.